Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday. It is 6:35. I woke up at 6 a.m. so I've only been up for like 40 minutes, and I fed my daughter right before I woke up. I do nurse my 5-month-old daughter, and at the moment I need to film a whole separate video about this, but my 2-year-old son, we took his pacifier away like a week after he turned 2, and and that's been a whole situation. So long story short, today was the first day we've made it through the night without him waking us up, or just without it being a rough night. My kids are asleep. Pedro's still asleep. He usually gets up by the time I'm leaving. But yeah, I get to work extremely early. If you don't know why, I explained in a previous vlog that I prefer to have time to set up and just get myself ready for the day. I usually finish up some last things, make some copies, or just it just depends. And so I'm not one that would be able to show up to my job right at the 5 minutes before the bell. I just can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. My brain would be scattered all over the day, all throughout the day. And so it just helps me to get to work at least an hour early. Some days it's maybe 20 to 30 minutes early, but it's still earlier than most. Through the good and the bad and the No. No what? Oh yeah, really? Handsome.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Done being outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tired of being outside? Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, you showing me Grandma? Alright, good morning. And so it's a little after 7. I got in about 10-ish minutes ago. I've been on the phone with my son, and he's calling me back. Really quickly, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm finishing these grading. I need to grade these. This is my second period's assignments, so I'm going to be doing that. Alright, so this is a perfect day for me to do a day in the life where I show you guys my life as a mom and as a teacher, because it's a lot. It's kind of hard. And so, for example, today I got to leave the house before, right after 6:30, and my son woke up maybe 15 minutes after I left, and some days he wakes up crying, and if I were to be there when he wakes up, sometimes it's really hard for me to leave. So that is another reason I leave so early, is because I'm trying to get out of the house before my kids wake up, because then I feel like I need to help keep them cool and calm before I leave. And sometimes that takes me up until 7:15, 7:30 in the morning before I can leave the house. So that is why I just wake up and I try to get out by 6:30, 6:45, because I know Pedro wakes up and he starts getting dressed, and sometimes that wakes up Jedediah, and then moral of the story, I try to leave the house before anyone else wakes up. It is Wednesday, so we're on even schedule. I teach 2nd and 4th period today, and I don't have a 6th period, so I will be hopefully taking you guys along with me during my prep period. What I typically do at night before my prep day is, so basically a day when I have a prep period, is I just kind of make a list of things that I need to get done in the morning, like right now, and a list of things I can get done during my prep period. Today is my first day of hosting tutoring as well, so I am sending some of my students to tutoring to work on either organizing their notebooks or just working on any missing assignments or retaking a test. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys what I have on my to-do list. So I am finishing up these journals. I think I'll be done in the next 20-ish minutes. I do need to email a couple colleagues about just meetings and things like that. And then I'm going to fill out my leave of absence, my maternity leave or whatever. I'm going to fill out my form for the dates that I'm going to be taking off for my baby bonding. During my prep period, I plan to make a couple of lessons, make a couple calls home to parents, and then I need to send another email, and I need to make some copies of the tests that some of my students are coming after school to retake. So that's kind of all I have planned. I try not to put too much on my plate because I don't want to feel overwhelmed, or I don't want to waste that time doing too much. So it's very easy. I'm going to finish this and then send out my emails, and hopefully if I don't get time to write in my dates for my leave, then I'll just do it after school. That's not important. It's just something I want to get done and out of my brain. This is all that's left. And I had all of those bins back there to grade, but I'm done. I'm down to just this one. It's 7:37. I did finish grading those notebooks. I'm moving on to emailing a couple of those colleagues I said I needed to email, and then I'm going to fill out my form. So it looks like I'm going to be able to wrap up my morning before the bell, which is great because I do want to still go and check my mailbox and then get ready to start advisory. So today for advisory, well, pretty much in case you don't know anything about middle school, at least here in my school, in my district, is middle school teachers get a prep period and they also have an advisory, and they are not required to, they're not supposed to prep or do anything for advisory besides be present with the students and do whatever is provided. So for my school, we are focusing school-wide on multiplication facts. So I do have a little chart over here where we do math facts, like for fluency, but we are also doing like lessons to where like for example, today we're meeting in one location for 3 different classes, so that someone's going to be doing a demo lesson on how it's supposed to run, and then that's what we will be doing every week in our classrooms, is just running those lessons. And so I have to take all of these over. So this bin, that's my advisory bin where I'm taking them over to the location where we're going. All right, it is 7:55. I just sent my last email. I got to everything on my to-do list except for filling out and emailing the leave form. But I got everything else done, and so I'm gonna go check my mailbox and then get myself ready for advisory. So I will try to check in between classes or film a little bit, but honestly I don't know how much I can get because of the fact that we are going to be doing some testing today, so we'll see how it goes. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, I'm just checking in to update you guys on how my day has been. It's 12, it's almost 1 o'clock. I already had lunch. I just brought some of my son's dino nuggets. I have my to-do list for my prep time, so I have until 2:30 before I have tutoring, and so I'm just gonna be getting some things done. I needed to make a few phone calls. I need to make some copies, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then I will probably check up with you guys after school when I'm headed home. So that is it for now. I'm out of here. So it is, what time is it? It's 4:10. I'm just now leaving work. I had tutoring after school where I had a couple students stop by to take a test or to make up some work or get graded. And then I finished early because no one else was showing up. And so then I headed to my meeting. I was missing out on a meeting because the meeting got rescheduled. It was supposed to be Monday and ended up being today. And so I missed that meeting, and so I hopped in towards the end, and we met I was only there for like 20 minutes, and so it was supposed to be over at 3:45, but we went a little over. I'm probably just gonna hang out with my kids, cook dinner, and that's about it. Go on the other side. This side. It's on this side. Okay, mommy's gonna go cook dinner, okay?
Alrighty, Mama.
Okay.